Hey y'all, welcome back to the home stretch. I'm Nina Soden with the Soden Team here in North Alabama, your go-to realtor for all things home buying, selling, and investing. I'm a Sagittarius who loves coffee and contracts.
And I'm Kat Frisby with Victorian Finance, your friendly local mortgage lender. I'm a Pisces who loves reading, puzzles, and video games. Total nerd.
And before we jump in, quick but important disclaimer. Neither Kat nor I are licensed home inspectors.
No, not even a little bit. We're pros at what we do, real estate and lending, but when it comes to those deep dives into your attics, crawl space, electrical panel, and other such things, that's a job for a licensed professional.
Absolutely. I've seen a lot in my years selling homes, and I can spot obvious red flags, but I always recommend that my buyers hire a licensed home inspector before purchasing any home.
And Nina knows some of the best in North Alabama too. So if you need one, she's got you covered.
Happy to send you a list of inspectors I trust. Just reach out.
All right, now that we've covered that, let's get into it, because whether you're a first-time home buyer, a seasoned seller, or just love true home horror stories, the home inspection process can be one of the most nerve-wracking parts of a real estate deal.
It's true. And it's one of those things people think is a formality. Until the report comes back 57 pages long with terrifying words like possible structural compromise.
Yep, or an active rodent colony. Remember that one?
Yeah, I remember. But anyway, today we're breaking down what a home inspection is, what it covers, what's normal, what's not, and how it affects your deal. So let's start with the basics. A home inspection is a visual evaluation of a property's condition performed by a licensed inspector. It's essentially a health check for your house.
And it's separate from an appraisal. A lot of people get those two confused, which your lender orders. So the lender orders the appraisal. The inspection is for you, the buyer, to make sure you know what you're getting into.
And while it's not legally required, I always recommend it. Even on new construction, even on that perfect house you toured last weekend.
Because problems hide in the most beautiful places.
Yes.
Trust us.
Yes, they do.
All right, Nina, what does a home inspector look for, and what exactly are those home inspectors poking around in?
Pretty much everything. The roof, attic, electrical systems, plumbing, HVAC appliances, windows, doors, foundations, exterior, and decks. They look for anything unsafe, anything not working properly, or anything that might cause problems down the road.
And sometimes just random weird stuff.
Definitely. Okay, I recently showed a home with what looked like this old, rusted storm shelter or torture chamber. I'm not sure. That might just be my mind since I listen to a lot of true crime. Anyway, it was out in the backyard by the garage, and it was right out of a horror movie set. If my clients had decided to move forward with an offer on that one, I would have recommended that a licensed home inspector, and also that they actually look at that to assess its safety.
Yes.
Yet another reason to get a home inspection.
Okay, let's ease some nerves here and talk about what is normal and what's not, because people see these inspection reports and immediately panic.
Yeah, they do. And listen, no home is perfect. Okay, let me say that again. No home is perfect. Even a brand new build is going to have a punch list.
Here are some totally normal, don't lose sleep over stuff. Loose outlets, missing GFCI outlets in bathrooms, caulking around tubs, minor plumbing leaks, and burned out light bulbs.
Those aren't deal breakers, folks. Now, here are a few issues that might be. Big foundation cracks, active roof leaks, electrical hazards, failing HVAC systems, major plumbing leaks, and mold or termite damage.
Once again, neither of us are home inspectors, so we can't diagnose those issues for you, but we've seen enough to know when it's time to bring in the pros.
Exactly. And if you don't have a great home inspector, call me. I have got a solid list of licensed inspectors right here in North Alabama that I would be happy to recommend. All right, Kat, how does this inspection stuff show up on your side of the deal? Does it even affect the loan?
Good question. With conventional loans, the lender typically doesn't see the inspection report. But if the appraiser notes something major, like a visible roof leak or mold, it could delay closing.
And it gets trickier with government loans, right?
Yup, FHA, VA, and USDO loans are a little pickier. Missing handrails, peeling paint on older homes, exposed wiring, or water damage. Those can trigger required repairs before we can fund the loan.
Which is why, again, having a good inspector up front saves everyone a headache.
And good communication between your realtor and lender, like us.
Okay, sellers. It is important to know how to prepare a home for a home inspection. So here's your home inspection prep checklist, let's say. Clean and clear access to everything. The attic, the crawl space, the water heater. The home inspector wants to see it all, basically. Turn on the pilot lights because home inspectors are not allowed to light them. So make sure they are on before the home inspection, or it could delay the process and potentially cause a reinspection fee for you to pay. Replace burnt out bulbs. The home inspector won't know if the bulb is just burned out or if it's not working due to an electrical issue. Fix the leaky faucet. Plumbing issues, even small ones, often cause buyers to get cold feet. Swap the HVAC filter, and you really should be doing that monthly anyway, so just do it. And finally, label your breaker box.
Label the box, y'all. Seriously, inspectors and appraisers love that. Anything you can do to make it as easy as possible for the home inspector and appraiser to assess the home's electrical system is a good thing.
It makes everybody's life easier.
All right, so the inspection's done, the report comes in, and buyers are either breathing a sigh of relief or they're totally freaking out. What is the next step?
Negotiating repairs. Look, I tell my buyers, don't ask for everything, especially in today's market. Focus on the safety issues and the big ticket items, stuff that'll cost thousands to fix, or things that could be a hazard. We focus on structural issues, health and safety issues, and systems issues.
And sometimes it's cleaner to negotiate a closing cost credit and handle the repairs yourself after closing.
For sure. Flexibility is your friend.
All right, Nina, wrap us up with some pro tips.
Okay, buyers, always get a licensed home inspection, even on new homes. And don't be afraid of that long report. It is meant to protect you. But just because it's long doesn't mean it's all bad. Home inspectors are trained to put everything in there, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
And sellers, prep. Please prep ahead of time. Fix the little stuff now and be ready for fair negotiations.
And remember, we can't say this enough, neither of us are inspectors. But we've seen enough to know the value of a good one. If you need a North Alabama home inspector, just reach out to me and I will give you a great referral list.
And if you're getting ready to buy, sell, or refinance, call me before you sign anything. I'll help keep your financing on track.
Next week's episode is going to be a good one, so you don't want to miss it. Common financing pitfalls that can kill a deal.
And boy, do I have some stories, and I can't wait to tell you about them.
Okay, you better be here for that one. Hit subscribe, leave a review, and we'll see you next time on The Home Stretch.
Bye, friends.
See y'all later.